Well, hello there friends, welcome back to the PC Lover 81 channel. This video is going to be about getting the inside of a computer cleaned up. This is one of my two 8-core machines, AMD FX bulldozer type machines, based on that bulldozer architecture. This one's a slightly lower powered one. I have a FX 8350 machine now. This is the 8120. We'll be doing another video on an FX 8350 machine pretty soon, but got a really nice deal on eBay. I was able to pick up two Radeon 7870 cards, each of them less than $100 a piece. So that's a video card that this machine's going to be getting. But, in anticipation of the heat that card is going to generate, and the overall heat inside the case in general, I figured it would be a good idea to get the case cleaned up, de-dust it. Those of you looking for cable management, do not expect that when we open this machine up. I'm not doing cable management. I'm going to get some zip ties and just tie it up for now. I always make sure to have plenty of them around this way if I got to open something up and then I got to clean it back up, tie it back up in place again. Probably going to be changing the power supply out of this soon anyway, so I really don't want to get into doing all the fancy cable management and all the stuff that needs to be done. I don't think the power cables are long enough on this particular power supply to do it anyway. So, without further ado, we're going to open up the case and give you an idea what I'm going to be doing. Stay tuned. Just figured I would mention, guys, this is a AMD FX 8120 8-core bulldozer chip, 3.1 gigahertz. We have 16 gigs of G-Skill Ripjaws memory in there. It's 1600 speed RAM, running in dual channel. The board itself, it's a Gigabyte GA970A-UD3 board. It's one of those ultra durable boards. Solid capacitors throughout. It's been rock solid for the 2 years I've owned it. Hasn't given me a single problem. Basically, we got what is that? It's a HEC 550TB 80 plus bronze power supply. It's 550 watts. Just something cheap I bought off Tiger Direct. It's doing the job for it now, but we may need to upgrade that when I stick the big video card in there. But so that's basically what's going on. Got a couple optical drives. There's a Samsung 840 solid state drive in there, and a Western Digital 1 terabyte drive in there. I think it's a Caviar Black. So that's the system in a nutshell. Basically what we're going to do, we're going to fire up the air compressor, start cleaning it up, and we'll come back and take it from there and see where we're at. Stay tuned. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I thought the air compressor actually just shut down, so I figured it would be a good time to start the video back up. Just to take a look before I go in and actually clean this cooler. This is what happens after just regular use and not removing the fan and cleaning it up for a few months. If you have forced hot air type heat system in your house, always change that filter out. I change mine once a month. My furnace is newer. Keep the dust, really, guys. Keep the dust out of your systems. And this one's not bad. I've seen a hell of a lot worse than this. This is pretty good. And we'll bring the camera back in a few minutes, and this will look like a completely different system. So basically, got a little bit of a tight squeeze in there. I had to remove one of the memory modules to take the cooling fan off, but next shot we'll come back, it'll be all nice and clean, and we'll be ready to put the fan back on. But I just wanted to show you that, just so you could see what happens when you don't take the time to clean these bad boys up regular. Oh, it's looking much better now. Took the rear exhaust fan out, cleaned that up, scrubbed it up. Blew it out real good with some compressed air. That was pretty caked up. Top one wasn't too bad. Surprisingly, the Cooler Master fan was the one that was caked up real bad. The front intake fan looks to be pretty good. Don't see any dust on that. So we're going to start putting this bad boy back together and take one final shot after I got it all done, and we'll call it a video. And it's a little dark in there, but at least now you kind of get the idea of what a system can look like. And we try to get in there as best we can. Show you all the fans are nice and clean. Got the memory modules back in place. The rear fan's good. Top fan is good. I even pulled the front cover off and cleaned up the front fan a little bit too. And you know, everything got a quick wiping down, you know, just to make sure it's clean and dust free. And now it looks like a brand new machine again on the inside. Wouldn't know it had any use on it. So basically that's about it as far as cleaning this up. I hope you've learned something about the importance of cleaning a system up and doing maintenance. This machine here was just a daily use computer. Ran her for about probably a year or so. Just took the side cover off and blew it out every once in a while, but you see what can get caked up behind that Cooler Master fan. And the other fans in the case were just as bad, almost. And it took some extra maintenance. So obviously part of owning a computer is maintaining it. This is not one of those cheap, fancy, you know, not fancy throwaway machines that you go to the big yellow price tag store and buy. This is something that was built. Again, don't worry about the cable management. You know, this is a machine that's about to get a brand new video card and a power supply put in it, so you know, we'll worry about cable management then. For right now, it works just fine. And there's plenty of good airflow in here. There's actually 3 fans in this case. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. There's more exciting videos to come. Got a lot of things coming up. Again, like I said, the video card for this is coming. We're going to try it with this power supply and see how it works out. You know, got to make sure it fits too. I don't think that'd be too much of an issue in this case, though. We got plenty of room in there. Should be alright. You know, lots of other things coming on in the next, coming up rather, excuse me, in coming weeks and months. So, appreciate you guys for hanging in there with me, and more exciting videos come soon. And I thank you again for watching the PC Lover 81 channel.